Hey guys, Plastic on here. Been the past couple days, been kind of not feeling very good, so I need to get out and go for a walk and get some fresh air. So we're gonna go to the thrift store because I haven't been there in a while. Kind of after some crazy stuff. See what they got. Let's go. There. That way you guys can hear me better. Anyway, we're at the thrift place, so I got a few things I'm gonna drop off, and then we're going to see what they got. Got a Millennium Falcon canvas here. Comic books. Few things here. I'm about to go donate. Oh. Hey guys, like my little ET. These guys will like ride with me everywhere I go. So anyway, beautiful day. Much like most days, I decided to use a shopping cart this time around. Let's see, what do they have on the shelf here to greet us today? A choo-choo, a ceramic choo-choo, but a choo-choo no doubt. I do like these choo-choos. And check it out, very Beauty and the Beast thing. Thought about getting this for my other half. It's very cool. And we got a bee. It's a bumblebee. And an old Nilt semi truck. Too bad it didn't have the front of it. This is a really nice shape for its age. And then some bottle kits. Got a Monte Carlo here, the Kellogg's vehicle, and then we got this really cool little pickup truck. And what on earth is this? This is kind of a, I don't know, very not Oriental, but Egyptian thing. Then I found this Danger High Voltage box. Very cool. Thought about getting this to actually attach to my robot. I thought that'd be kind of funny. I was like, nah, not really. Pretty great though. Not very expensive either. And then I found a artist set, which was really cool. And some Pokemon tin. No cards, but just a tin. And we got some other tins. And then this really weird, like, Frankenstein making game. And then, ooh, I like these. I always need some slip things to hold CDs. And then speaking of CD holders, there's a cool little CD holder and some tape holders. I don't necessarily need this one, but it'd be kind of nice to have another one maybe in the future. And I found some clocks, lots of clocks, next to this thing that shines lights on the ceiling. Pretty neat. And another alarm clock. Kind of a weird alarm clock. And then, oh god, Mickey Mouse is still invading everybody's kitchen. Ugh. Why? Then I found this contraption. Wasn't sure what that was. And this thing, and I think these were air purifiers. And then I found a nice little Polaroid camera. Very cool. And a little light ring. I don't need a new light ring, but hey, light ring, no doubt. And then I found this thing. I could not tell what this was, but it was very, very heavy. And then I started looking at it. It turns out it was a food processor. Very cool. And some, pancake makers. Then we got some Star Trek. Love these novels. Very cool. And then some Battle Los Angeles, along with a whole lot of other DVDs. And then more DVDs. And Pacific Rim. Love Pacific Rim. And District 9. Such underrated movies. Great movies. And then Batman Begins. It's okay. Yes, I said Batman's okay. Thanks to all these cassette tapes. And Training Day, the soundtrack. And kept looking around here, and I found another soundtrack for a brother out there. And kept looking and looking, and hey, another soundtrack for Armageddon. And look, 5 little monkeys will do nothing. Nothing to do. Well, they should go find something to do. Next to Incredible Sharks, they should eat Elmo. Speaking of eating things, good God. It's got to be left over from Halloween, but this thing is freaky. Very cool, though. And some robots and manufacturing automation book. This kind of intrigued me a little bit, and then I saw all the math in it, so my brain kind of exploded a little bit when I started really digging through this book. I was like, no. These are awesome. Too bad they don't fit me, but I do like these vans. I would so rock these. And look, it's Mickey Mouse again. Here we go with some more cosplay stuff. Well, kitty toys, but you could easily term it a cosplay. Frickin' Elmo again. And ooh, these are cool. Some Chippendale card game. Very neat. Look, Mr. Potato Head missing all his parts. And some more random tat and bags. I found this really weird gizmo. I don't know what the heck this thing goes to, but it's got some NBC game or something. Next to one little pony and a dino. And some, I guess these are Fortnite figures. I don't know. And some more interesting figures in here. Nothing really cool except for the Ninja Turtle was in there. Hey, some really cool little Hot Wheels. Love my die-cast cars. I love die-cast. Die-cast is amazing. So many die-cast cars. And kept kind of digging around here trying to see. Ooh, there's a Jazz in here. Next to a couple other Transformers. And a little Choo-Choo. Choo-Choo caught my eye, obviously. And just kind of dug through. I don't know what the heck these Vex things are, but they're kind of cool. Thought about getting some of them to build some stuff, but I'm not really sure what I would do with them. Then we got our jumbo size action figures. Next to a Triceratops puppet and a T-Rex puppet. Very tempting. And then we got a knockoff kind of a horse for Barbies. Next to some more cars. Lots of cars. Tons of cars with dinosaurs. And some more oversized craziness. I don't know what the heck this little robot's from. It's kind of cool. But lots of superhero things going on here. Find these things all over the place. Like Pogs nowadays. And yeah, really wasn't sure what the heck this was that was in this bag. And I saw these, very Constructicon colored. And some more trucks. Nothing crazy. Nothing flooring about anything here really today. Yeah. Then I found this slot car track, which was Fast and Furious, which is kind of cool. Then I ran into a buddy of mine.
I didn't see any micro machines, man.
And he handed me this Voltron, not Voltron thing, but Power Ranger thing. Very neat. Don't know what the heck went off in here, but there's something going on. But, you know, it's a Barbie boat. And some more 90s goodness going on back there. And, hey, more knockoff lightsaberness. I love that. And then I ran across this to go with the Power Ranger thing. I found the Tiger Zord dagger, which is cool. Very neat. Very tempting. I did not end up getting those, by the way. I did find this blade, though, that retracts and goes in your arm, which is kind of cool, although I couldn't figure out how the heck it worked. I think it's just one of those friction things. You just throw your arm forward. Then I found some very, very old die-cast tractor, like International tractor and trailer, which is really neat. Next to this knockoff the Optimus Prime. And then I messed with this thing, and I thought this was really cool, and then I saw that was Paw Patrol, and I was like, okay, I'm a little disappointed. Although this would work pretty well with my tiny robots and stuff, but trying to get rid of the Paw Patrol stuff is not really my thing. And I found a really cool little Nilt truck. This is very neat. Very vintage. And then I found this really strange thing. I don't know what the heck it is. Next to this boat, which would make a good G.I. Joe boat. Next to Gravedigger, obviously. And Rocket the Raccoon. And Mr. Oversized Iron Man kind of weird thing. And then I found this... I think this was for Guitar Hero and a ukulele. No, I'm not going to play an apology joke. Yes, I found this very, very cool rock star type of guitar thing. No, it's not real, but hey, it's neat. I found these really strange memory games, never been opened. Yeah, and they're a dinosaur splattered with splatter paint or something. I don't know, strange. Good God, this yeah, the dinosaur can eat freaking baby Yoda as far as I'm concerned. And then I found this huge case for Hot Wheels. Nothing in here, but I thought it would be kind of neat to get, but I really don't think I would use it for that many, because I don't have that many Hot Wheels that are loose. So yeah, putting this back. And I found this really strange cat thing, which turns out to be like a case of some sort. I don't know. And then a dinosaur bubble gun next to this old Lego case that had nothing in it. And then I found this, which I think this is Power Rangers. Somebody can like correct me if I'm wrong, but it looks like a beetle. And then I found Link's sword, which was really tempting. Very, very tempting. I did pass on it, but I thought about getting it. But I was like, it's a little short. I'd really like to have a longer version, but nah. Next to more dinosaurs. Love my dinosaurs. And then this squishy little, I don't know what it is. Then I found this thing and started messing with it. Yeah, press. Turns out it's a lightsaber thing. Kind of cool. Don't know what that went to. And Paw Patrol even gets their own little boom box. So strange. Why? Then I found a dragon. How to Train Your Dragon. And then I found a nice little train track that folds out. This is really tempting. But it's for Thomas the Tank. I don't really do Thomas the Tank, but it'd be kind of cool to use for a diorama. And then I found a whole bag full of like Thomas the Tank stuff and Hot Wheels stuff. These things are always everywhere. And then we have Mario Kart. It's a Mario Kart game, which is kind of cool. I do like the track. Not really sure how it works, but it's neat. And then I found this kind of, I don't know, like a cooling system for sitting a laptop on next to some speakers and an empty laptop case. And then this old car stereo. And then another boombox. And another little alarm clock. And I found this blinged out keyboard. Thought that was kind of funny. And I kind of dug around this box wondering what the heck this was. It's an industrial printer. Wasn't anything I really needed, that's for sure. But kind of cool. And then I found these battery packs. I was very tempted on getting these, but I'm like, I don't think I need these necessarily. And then I found some headphones that got little spikes on the ends of them. Kind of neat. Don't necessarily need it, but it's cool nonetheless. And yeah, kind of dug around here. Didn't really find much more. Kind of a bust today, really. But, you know. And somebody was using a vacuum cleaner. And then we have these, like, I don't know, timer watch things for people to work out. And I found this thing, almost like a mini vacuum. That's kind of neat. And then a lava lamp. Gotta love those lava lamps. Lava lamps are useful. Very cool. Then I found this very overpriced bear. Yep. We're out there.
So, walking around the store today, a lot of interesting stuff. I was pretty tempted on a couple things there. I thought about getting those little rechargeable battery packs, but I mean, I do have stuff that takes micro USB, but I don't think I need two more because I already have two battery packs that I don't really, I mean, I use them, but I don't use them. I was very tempted on the Power Ranger stuff, but I was sitting there starting to think, I was like, I'm not going down the trail of trying to collect Power Ranger stuff. It's not really my thing. But as I was walking out of the store, I had my phone off at the time, I found this guy for $2. And I can't believe I found this for $2. $2. It's got a broken horn. This part here is broken. He's yellow, very yellow. That's okay, because you guys know how I feel about this mold. We'll see what I turn it into in the future. But that was like my $2 purchase. At least I got something this time. It happens. But hey, you know what? I can't complain one bit. But anyway, that's the big deal I got. I looked around through the DVDs. I really didn't see anything. I kind of went back and meandered and looked more, and I was just like, there's just no DVDs there I really want right now. I did find Airwolf, but it was the second disc to the first season. I'm like, if I found both, I would have bought it. I don't know, it's just one of those kind of things. And then I was just like, yeah, that's it. Nothing crazy. But anyway, this has been Plasticon. This has been another thrifting video. I'll see you guys around as I play more coming your way. That's it for now. Bye!